So the transition's kind of at the trailhead, and they'll basically drop their bikes. They won't get access to any gear. No bins will be transported there. They're just going to drop their bikes, head out on foot. And it's kind of we're calling it an O section, or orienteering section, where they actually don't get the points until they get there. So there'll be 6 checkpoints up high in the mountains that is going to give them some fantastic views. The lakes, glaciers, and waterfalls up there are stunning. And they can do those points in any order they choose. And once they're above a certain elevation, they can do it any way they choose. So they can take their routes.
Like Alex and I have been up in Semaphore a couple times now, and it's truly breathtaking. Like this is exactly what we had hoped for, to be able to get the racers into a glacier area. That's why we've spread the course out and did the A to B as well too, to get them away from the Penticton area and into the more remote regions of the Alpine as well. So like, they're gonna witness a glacier. They're gonna witness waterfalls coming off of the glacier. They're gonna witness like glacier-fed lakes up there. It's called Semaphore Lakes for a reason. And the other thing, of course, we're pushing sort of the boundaries of our season here as well too, in getting into that end of September, beginning of October region, and quite possibly they could even witness a little bit of snowfall up there too. So
the route finding in the Semaphore Lakes area is going to be challenging to some, and if you leave it late and you get into the dark, it's going to be very difficult. But in the daytime, with good visibility, it's fairly straightforward. They're riding a Forest Service road now to the north. They're going to go through a little town called Braylorn, which is an old mining town, and they're going to get a true Canadian pub experience at one of the checkpoints there. The teams that are there for a little more of a Canadian experience, this is a true Canadian pub that they can go and get some real Canadian hospitality. The FSRs in this area aren't crazy confusing. I'd say that this won't be a difficult nav section. It's going to spread teams out because it's got some distance.
From Braylorn, they're going to be going through Gold Bridge. Again, like that whole region is old gold mining around there as well too. So, and then they'll be headed off to Gun Creek, which is a recreation site for the next transition zone.
We're still in southern BC, really. We're not far north of Whistler, but it's just so easy to find remote wilderness out there really quickly.
Right.
So when you're more than say 50 kilometers from the border anywhere in Canada, it feels
gets really quickly.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's communities north of that, lots of First Nations. Lots of parks still, but I mean, once you're north of Whistler, you can find some pretty good wilderness. Yeah.